decide the fate of the Varnhold militia. Turbo's here and here. She's in 2 places at once. She's got clones. Probably this is the one that's closer because of the militia. Uh-huh. A fraught scene is playing out before you. Turvo, the captain of a militia, is in a fiery argument with an angry man in heavy armor. Their hands are on the hilts of their weapons, and their eyes are locked. Their stares are so intense they could petrify a lesser warrior. Thank gods you're here. Rein in these dogs. They're inciting revolt and trying to rile up my militiamen. Aha! She sees her master and runs to lick his boots. This land belongs to us, not this bird of passage. We plough these fields, and we protect them as well. When the bandits come, they'll be the ones out there shedding blood for our homes, while the big city folk hide in their holes. I say, no more! Okay, what's happening here, Turvo? These idiots have here decided they want to pretend they're independent now. They've all but forgotten the vows they gave you. The fools can't see that if we were to leave Varnhold, the whole region would fall into chaos. The bandits would be back fighting for dominance all over again. The rivers would flow red. But we gave them law and order. And if they decide to give it all up, why, if they're such fools, perhaps we should let them have what they think they want. And what will you do, hang us all? And then what, send in your soldiers? That's the true face of your grace and mercy. Hello, Tyrell. Hello, hello. You butcher anyone who speaks out against you, you two-faced bastards. Okay, what do you want, Mr. Rebel Man? What's there to explain? We got ourselves an army here, right? That means we can defend our land on our own now, right? We build these little old huts ourselves. We plough the fields, we fend off the bandits. That means we deserve to rule Varnhold ourselves. We've no more need for strangers. Well, I financed your weapons and armor, so you just give them back and you can defend yourself naked against the bandits. How about that? Do you remember whose gold bought these weapons? Who taught you to fight? Who gathered the militia in the first place? What you say is true. You have helped us arm ourselves. But for what and for that we are thankful. That's why we don't want to break away from the kingdom. We just want to rule our own homes. What gives you the idea that you, living in the capital, know better than us what Varnhold really needs? Trust me, you'll only thank us once you set us free. Okay, why haven't you dealt with us yet, Derval? Forgive me, your highness. It's just... She lowers her voice. These were our people, your highness. Our neighbors, farmers, craftsmen. I didn't want to spill even more blood, but I suppose I failed, haven't I? Well, it is a rebellion. And I'm fine with you, like, governing yourself a little bit more. But you are rebelling right now. It'd be different if you make the petition and if you've gone through the proper channels. But because this is a rebellion, we are gonna take care of them. No, this doesn't say attack. Take care of your people right now. I will support you. Yes, your highness. Now we'll put these upstarts in their place. Ah, you wish. You hear that, folks? They want us to run home with our tails between our legs. What do you think? We fighting for our land or what?
Hey,
well,
inspiration.
We're gonna make him explode. Turvo gives you a tired look, but there's an ingratiating tone to her voice. Please, your highness, do not execute these fools. They have overstepped their bounds, but this was simply folly, nothing more. I implore you, have mercy on the guilty and do not disband the militia altogether. I mean, Yeah, place these guys under house arrest. these exploded guys too, I know. Thank you. You have my word. This will not happen again. We won't let you down. Listen up, you elves. I'll wait with you. Back to your homes, everyone. Give the militia a second chance. Wait, but they can't explode. Do we have a merchant here somewhere? Doesn't seem like it. Annexation. Huh. She needs to talk with someone who understands the writing. Wait, so is it gonna be fine if we just have her talk to Lindsay? Maybe we have to talk to that lady again. Where was she? In the Diurnal Marshes? Direberg. Wait, she's not here?
In due time.
Where is she then? Maybe in the southern one? No, the southern one has... No, actually the southern one, yeah. Because that's where the armor-making dwarf guy is. So go to here.
Follow if you
This
dare.
is the dragon. We just won't have to wait for him to do his stuff. You. Lindsay loves stories. You can talk to her. I don't think we had this option when we talked to her first. I'm grateful, O worthy one. I shall relate to you the story of my ancestor, Vubalak. Let us see if she is nimble enough to write it all down without omitting any of the colourful details. I greet you, young Lindsay. They say that you are writing a book. That is most fortunate, for I can embellish it with a few stories that I have lived through during my adventures. Once I met a monk from the House of Perfection. He was an ascetic and hadn't eaten for whole 4 years. Hold on, 4 years? Are you sure that he ate absolutely nothing? Maybe it was, well, you know, some sort of moderate fasting? More like a diet? Like when you do eat, but only a little bit? No. Why would you think that? Breaking his ascesis would have been a shameful weakness. He did not eat at all. The people revered him as a pious and enlightened man, whose spirit was very strong. But I, as soon as I met him, suspected that he might be a liar. So I decided to expose him for what he truly was. Wait a moment, 4 years? That's impossible. If I skip breakfast and dinner, my stomach hurts so badly, I can't even walk. It's really hard to believe that the monk could spend a whole 4 years like... Young Lindsay, by paying attention to such unimportant details, you run the risk of missing the heart of the matter. As I was saying, I decided to bring the monk's dishonesty to light. I enlisted the services of a shaitan who owed me a favor. This earth genie stood in front of a monk and sang a song, and that very moment the hermit's face twitched, and a stream of stones erupted from his mouth. Imagine this. He had swallowed rocks to fill up his stomach, to save himself the pangs of hunger. He swallowed enough stones to fill his stomach and lived, and never had to eat again? As far as I know, it doesn't work like that. Of course, I'll write down your story, but I doubt it will enjoy much success. It's just too incredible for your provincial audience. Hello, Atrocious. Hello, hello. I'm doing great. How are you? Let's remain silent here. Perhaps not. I'm not as good at telling stories as I thought. After all, putting the events of the past into words is not quite the same thing as witnessing them. Perhaps I chose wrongly when I decided to become a muse. Until I can answer this question, I shall remain true to the calling I've always pursued, weaponsmithing. You're a tad bored. Yeah, that happens. If, in your kindness, you could indulge me once more, and grant me a workshop in these lands, then I swear to you, I shall make for you truly miraculous weapons, the likes of which these lands have never seen. But for now, let me tell you a story that our conversation reminded me of. No, sorry, I'll have to go. Okay. If only I did this earlier, then she would start making weapons for me. Okay. We do need to level up. And in order to level up, we need like 40,000 experience points or so. Actually, no, just 33, more or less. Okay, let's build a workshop. Well, which one was it again? This one. This builder, yeah, it's fine. How long do you take? 10 days. That's fine. 10 days. This is 2 weeks. This is 10 days and 44 days. Curses, that's like 90 days and 45 days. Hopefully there's not going to be any events that only Harem or Valerie, no, not Valerie, Octavia can do. Don't want to go here. Some people are tired, but I can just touch them a little bit and they're gonna be fine. Oh, that's totally fine, Tyrell. Why aren't I using Rigonga? Because I don't really like him. Now, he would be useful right now, because he just got the ability to wear heavy armor, while still being able to use his spells without penalties or anything. He's awesome. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit too much micro. I'm very bad at microing.
I'm off.
Oh, a lizard folk. Okay. The canon party was the Baron, Amiri, Lindsay, Octavia, Rigonga, and Tristian. So I guess it would also be a thing to actually have just the canon party fighting. Okay, that's Valerie, you have to go this way and attack this dude. Yeah, if this is fine. You do a fireball. Cast it on Valerie, it's fine. It's easier to walk around than a full caster. Yeah, because a full caster has a lot more spells. In a way, I kind of regret that I made Octavia take so many wizard levels. I was under the impression that an arcane trickster is not a full caster class, but just a half caster class. So I kind of wasted her potential, because she's really good with the sneak attacks. I'm really liking how that works. When the wielder unequips this weapon, it casts Finger of Death on him. Oh. But that's a pretty nice weapon, because... Wait, when a critical hit, it casts Vampiric Touch. Oh. Horus Teeth. Oh, it's a +4. Oh, that's a nice weapon. Yeah, the Arcane Trickster is a full caster. Yeah, it's just that my misconception about it. But yeah, it would have been so much better, because if she was an Arcane Trickster... Oh, let me see. She would have been level 1 Rogue, level 2 Wizard, and a level 10 Arcane Trickster. So she would right now she would have her Arcane Trickster finished off. So she would have 5, 6, 7 sneak attack dice, because on level 2 Wizard she took accomplished sneak attacker. Instead, she has how many? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she'd be a lot stronger. I kind of messed up there. We can always retrain? Oh yeah, that's true. Does she have anything that we would care for her to have? Let's see. You know what? That's actually genius. I totally forgot that we can do that. Wait just a second. Was there? How do I... Maybe this? They exploded. Thick skin, queen, something, something. Because she would still have the access to the same... Wait, what about her spells, though? Would she lose the spells that she learned? Even the ones from scrolls? She will lose the spells from scrolls only. What about the ones we learned on the level up?
You practice so much, and always by yourself. Aren't you tired of doing the same lunges over and over again? How about we work together?
Fine, why not? But it won't replace my practice. For me, the most important asset in battle is discipline, self-control, and iron will.
We can relearn the spells we get from leveling up. So it kind of sucks that we lose the spells from the ones that she learned from scrolls. But it would make her stronger. So I think I do want to do that. Okay, teleports here. We gotta go to the tavern, right? Okay, I think we gotta talk to this 8 Eyes lady. tutor services. Let's get started. We want to retrain Octavia. Accept. Second level as a wizard. And the reason we want a wizard instead of a rogue is because to get that feat, we can only have half of our levels, less than half of our levels in a class that gives sneak attack dice. So, yeah, she still gets these. Accomplished sneak attack, huh? Actually, maybe she still has those spells? Okay, Stone Fist's Hurricane Bow. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Not that we're gonna be using it, but that's kind of cool. Now we wanna... Wait, you can't? Oh, no, she has to be a level 3 wizard. I see, because she has to be able to cast level 2 spells. I see, so she still has to select wizard here. And now she can... Oh, 2 more, okay. Wait. Oh, that gives you 2 more points? Oh, I didn't realize, okay. You know what? Give a perception. It's fine. Now, we want Scorching Ray here, because Scorching Ray is pretty nice. It allows for sneak attack damage. About other stuff. I mean, I guess mirror image. Something defensive, not gonna be that important. Now we want Arcane Trickster. So, no, she is gonna end up a level 9 Arcane Trickster. Okay. We want Precise Shot, because this still works on her cantrips and the touch attacks. I mean, it's not that important to get these ones, because we already have items that actually give us better bonuses. Sure, let's get a web. And how about... sure, summon monsters. Honestly, I only care, like, the most about the, Actually, you know what? Instead of web, instead of summon monster... Oh, I have to... Okay. Let's get Acid Arrow, because this is also a ranged touch attack. But in case we can't use Scorching Ray, getting this may be useful. Level 3 spells. do want a fireball. We do want a battering blaster, yes. Not haste. Lindsay can cast haste if she has to. Wait, I still have a point? Ah, I still have a point. Okay. Doesn't really matter where I put it. Sure, put it knowledge world. Why not? Actually, you know what? Put it in athletics. Because Lindsay has knowledge world. Yeah, she's got the highest. But athletics, she may actually get some use out of this, maybe. Actually, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Is this use? No. If it's a mud spell or like slippery floor or whatever it was, I think it's actually gonna be a whatever. Select something. Don't see it here. Oh, I have to go lower. Yeah. Grease. This is a reflex save. Nah, so athletics isn't gonna matter here. Okay, here. Obviously I don't want alertness. Greater spell focus, spell focus. She could select transmutation or we could select a new thing here. Well, Scorching Ray doesn't have a save. I actually want skill focus and thievery. Yeah. Oh, she already has it. Okay, that's fine then. She already has it here. Okay. Exotic weapon proficiency. Now, there is a power attack for bows, and there's a power attack for light weapons, and there's a power attack for power attack. Is there a power attack for cantrips? I don't think there would be, because it would probably be recommended. Precise strike is melee, throw anything is no. Okay, let's actually go with... now, extend is lasting twice as long, which is nice, but I think I won't reach. So that way we can cast... we can make the Scorching Ray a level 3 spell, which is nice. Yeah, Lindsay has access to haste, so it's actually better if she uses this. We could actually put a stinking fog here. Because everyone in my main melee party has decent fortitude, probably except Harem. We could use the invisibility, but Lindsay has that spell, so it's not a big deal. Should go with slow. And go with displacement, why not? Wait, why is it that sometimes I'm getting 5 points and sometimes I'm getting 6? Okay, we are getting level 4 spells. I do want to control Fireball. It's a melee touch attack. So no. Mm-hmm. Uneven intelligence bonus. You get half skill. Wait, what? Really? Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that's a thing. So it still counts those points. That's nice. That's very nice. Um... let's get with this. Why not? Doesn't matter that much. Okay, what do we want now? I mean, let's go with this. Confusion, crushing the spare. Let's go for a nice storm. And I guess we can summon monsters too. It's not that important. What's the level right now? 10. Okay, now we get level 5 spells. Sure, let's get polymorphing someone. We can... What's Shadow Evocation again? Oh, that's only useful because you, it basically works as 5 different spells. Go with Acidic Spray for now. What's this again? Oh yeah, this gives you sneak attack bonuses even if you don't qualify them for them. Okay, okay. Next level, she's also gonna get another bonus to intelligence. Okay, we could give her an armor focus. No wait, not armor focus. Arcane armor casting, but I don't think it's that important. She does have really good dexterity anyway, especially with her magical items. So if she wears an armor, she's gonna lose some of that dexterity bonus. So I don't think it's worth it. If anything, something like combat casting would be nice, or a spell focus and evocation, just because. Yeah, sure, why not? Get cleric kill, get hold monster. And then dice here, very nice. More points intelligence. Why did you get 6? Oh! Oh, it works backwards too. That's nice. It works backwards too. That's nice. Because she's level 12 right now. So this one 1 point here. Actually, half a point here, because it's 5.5. So this half point here times 12 with 6 points. That's what she's getting. That's nice. I love it. That's great, because it's really convenient. And it doesn't matter when you get the bonus. You don't lose it. That's great. Okay, she does get access to level 6 spells. Get Disintegration, because that's, I mean, something that's a touch attack. I'm pretty sure we can sneak attack with this too. So even if someone saves against this, they still take a lot of damage, even because of the sneak attack damage. Other than this, Greater Heroism, Lindsay has Greater Heroism. True Seeing wouldn't be a horrible thing, but Harem has access to it. Acid Fog? I mean, that could be a thing. Especially since she's got those 2 acids rings. Or maybe something like Stone to Flesh, in case someone gets turned to stone. Yeah, sure, why not? Level 9, she gets to turn invisible, surprise spells. Oh yeah, that's also kinda cool. At level 10, an Arcane Trickster can add her sneak attack damage to any spell that deals damage if the targets are flat-footed. So any spells she casts can actually apply sneak attack damage. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this is fine. Now, I guess it makes sense to get some meta magic, right? So we could either empower, which is +2, so she would be able to cast how many? 5 more of those. Or we can maximize, which is also pretty nice. You know, maximize is pretty cool. Maximize is pretty cool. And I mean, Chain Lightning? Sure, let's go with Acid Fog and Chain Lightning. Okay, now we have to set up her spells again. Go for Snowballs. Go for Scorching Rays. Sure, go for Web. Oh yeah, also Meta Magic Sum. Can we do both? We can do both! Ooh, so we could do Empowered and Maximized Scorching Ray too? Oh, we can apply more than one. Now it would be 5 levels higher, so it's kind of like, why would I want to use this as a level 7 spell? But it's cool. I like it. We can also do this on Disintegration. Okay. I mean, I can still maximize this with the rod that she's got. Because she's got oh, she got her stuff unequipped. Oh yeah, this also gives her a deflection bonus. That's pretty nice too. Okay. Okay, perfect. Oh wait, why are you here, Octavia? I guess you get teleported here to make use of Honorio. But yeah, this is better because now, how many sneak attack dice does she have? 4, 5. Right now she's got 6. Next level she's gonna have 7. What's your caster level? Caster level is 12. The next level she's gonna be 13, so she's gonna have access to level 7 spells. You know what? I think next level she's gonna be an arcane trickster, but I think I'm just gonna finish it off with all of rogue levels. I don't know what kind of spells would she have on like level 8 and level 9. They'd probably be pretty cool, but I think she would do a lot more damage with just having those. Oh yeah, her base attack bonus is +5 right now. If she's got a +6, she's gonna get another attack. Would that work for cantrips too? Cause that'd be cool. That would be really cool. Just a sec. Oh, there's a thing here. Hello. Oh, I can probably put her in an advisor position. No, she's already here. Okay. An event. Renown across Golarion. The Kingdom of Stolen Lands and its ambitious ruler are attracting renewed attention from across all of Golarion. Some new factions have taken keen interest in the affairs of the king. Some interesting developments are surely about to unfold. Okay. Okay, okay. Now, we still want to do stuff here. So teleport me here. Oh, stuff's happening. Okay, +1 relations. Okay. I'm gonna go to the dappled quagmire. Let's avoid this dude for now. This goes to Patax. No, we don't want to go to Patax. How do I get here? Oh, I'm guessing from the Hodag's lair. Okay. This also goes to attack, so I don't want to go there.
Adventures can wait.
Adventures can wait.
Everyone says brains aren't important for a lass. And they're right. A woman needs a bicep, that's what. A whack in the face will make anyone respect you. That's right.
Okay. Anything happening here? Nope, not yet. Oh, we weren't able to avoid this dude. That's fine. Hey, it's bears. Now, let's actually, let's take care of you properly. So we want you, and we want you. We want you to do the folks this. Snowball here. More important spells here. Disintegration, and the other kind of spells here. This is a regular enlarge with slow mass enlarge person, polymorph. Okay. Oh, that's a nice place for a fireball. Hey, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, 36 sneak attack damage is pretty nice. Yeah, this is an especially good thing for her, because she's got two of these rings of corrosion. They stack, by the way. They do stack. And they add 1 point of damage of the of acid per each acid die that happens. So she's got 66 sneak attack dice, but for every one of those 6 dice she gets 2 bonus damage. So that's 12 free points of damage here. 14 if you count the first acid thing. It's very, very nice. Okay, she does have decent trickery. Okay. She doesn't have, like, the most perception, but she's got a lot of mobility and a lot of trickery, so that's very useful. Okay, sure, get this, because you can claim it. Gives 5 points of arcane. That's pretty decent. Not sure why. Whenever I go to a resource like this, it gives me a tutorial about claiming the resources when we've already claimed a decent amount of them. Hello, horse. You seem very big and magical. Pretty sure you're not a regular horse. Is this some kind of bait? Help! Someone help! Some unknown force erected this tower while balancing crates and barrels atop one another. It's impossible to predict how long this unreliable construction will remain standing. What's up with you, merchant? A stout, middle-aged man is fighting to keep his balance on top of a creaking tower. He's terrified, and sweat is running down his face. So much so it soaked his shirt through. For the sake of all the gods, take me down before I break my neck! Who are you? I'm Tamara, a paint vendor. Did you paint this horse? I'll be happy to tell you the story of my life after you help me down. Okay, what happened? Dan, they and their pranks, that's what happened. They sprang from the woods, hexed my horse and cart, killed my coachman, stole my paints, and that put me here. Okay, sure, I'm gonna help you, don't worry. Abadar be praised, finally! Yeah, let's just have Amiri help him. Jump, we're gonna catch you. Catch. Oh. Alright. Tamara, pull yourself together. 1, 2, 3. He tries to steady himself and prepares to jump. As he does, the makeshift tower begins to sway dangerously. With a yelp, Tamara leaps as the tower begins to tumble down, crates falling everywhere. You extend your arms forward to catch him. Oh wait, Octavia lost a little bit of dexterity because her wizard levels actually increase her dexterity. And you succeed. Struggling with the effort, you set the vendor down on the ground as best as you can. Thank the gods, I'm saved. Thank you too, if only poor Avim was as lucky. The vendor throws a glance at the blood pooling beneath the miniature cart. Okay, so what exactly happened here? I was carting my wares to the neighboring village. I've heard strange stories of odd happenings on this road, but I didn't listen, the old fool that I am. My coachman, Avim, and I were barely halfway to the village when a crowd of faces sprang out of the woods, laughing and encircled us, and we didn't stand a chance. They started to rummage through the cart. Then, I could scarcely believe it, they began building this ridiculous tower, arguing what they should call it. But while they were building it, one of the crates fell and cracked open, and the paints. They were fascinated by them. But they couldn't find a canvas, so they decided to paint our poor horse, Garland. They made him huge with their magic and started to color him, each in their own way. Garland just couldn't stop rearing. He was so scared, and Avim couldn't take it anymore. He loved Garland so much. The vendor is silent for a moment, his face pained. Avim, oh Avim, we've been through so much together. Long story short, Avim broke free and tried to drive the Fae away. That's when Garland fled. The Fae were ready to kill poor Avim when he stood, but the woman who led them proposed a joke instead. Before I knew it, they had put me on top of a tower so I couldn't disturb them. And then they stuffed poor Avim into the cart with the remainder of the boxes, and then shrunk the cart, but not Avim. Oh, those are some sick Fae. Where can I find the Fae who did this? Suddenly you hear branches rustle, and noise from the nearby bushes, becoming louder and louder. Help! Okay, that's like a Trent or whatever. 2 Trents, that's fine. 3 Trents, that's okay. That's it? That's all? I'm fine with this. What you gonna do? Let's just have me sit here and attack this dude. Now, is it a thing? No, it's a summoned Trent. Hey, 2 of them died at the same time. Hello, little naked nymph lady. Narrate. From the hill's summit, a slim, miniature woman with dark hair and pale, almost moonlit skin is regarding you curiously. There is a light smile on her lips, but her eyes are like the cold depths of an ocean. Judging by her appearance, she can only be a narrate. So, who spoiled our fun and killed the Guardians? We left to watch over our new friends. We didn't invite you to participate in our game. but still you intervened and ruined everything. Why? Well, I can try intimidating. I am the ruler of these lands, and your acts are against our laws. You must provide reparations or be brought to justice. We succeeded. Her face remains indifferent, but you can see some caution in her eyes. Well, if you insist. So be it. I'll fix what can be fixed. Good. You better run.
Follow if you dare.
Is there any loots maybe on the other side here? Oh, Valerie saw something. There's a thing. 68 gold.
I do what I must.
One shot. Oh, the horse was also unmagicked. Okay. Thank you. I dread to imagine what could have happened to me if not for you. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. Okay. We need like, what, 27,000 experience points? More or less. Ideally, I would be able to level up before I have to deal with the next main quest thing. So we shall see how it goes. Actually, there's probably nothing else here.
Catch my breath.
Because this probably goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And to get to the Dappled Quagmire, we have to go from the other side. What's this? Just a second. What's that? Can the rest? No, I can zoom in. What is this? Are these my characters? Why do we see them here? Also, there's something here. Just a sec. Yeah, why do my characters appear here on the map? That never happened. What?
I heard that in a faraway tribe, people entertain themselves by throwing huge logs. Whoever throws it the farthest is the strongest.
I mean, duh.
Throwing logs. Ha! What weaklings. The mammoth lords lift mammoths. I used to lift two at once.
Liar. Why you gotta lie like this, Amiri? Oh, we can claim this. Sure, let's claim that. Oh, we have to go here properly first. It's fine. It's only 15 build points.
I need to catch
Yeah,
my breath.
it's fine that you need to rest. It's fine. Oh, this takes me here. No, that's fine.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Sure, let's fight you. Not a big problem. What are these? Goblins? No, kobolds. Okay. Oh shoot! Oh, that's fine, actually.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Not a big deal.
I'm there.
I'm not even gonna bother picking up stuff from kobolds. They're not gonna have anything useful anyway. I mean, I guess the potions and the gold coins and some rings. I forgot that they actually have those things.
I need to catch my breath.
You know what? It's fine. I'm actually gonna get to the dappled quagmire. Wait, not this way?
Sarenrae's Ray's loyal servant was
How am I supposed to get here
and
then?
the goddess left him to the mercy of fate. Are gods of light as kind as their priests say? Or did she reject him, as Torag rejected me?
I don't understand. If he served some mysterious dark power, why didn't Sarenrae take away his magic?
Exactly. If she actually if Sarenrae actually would have forsaken him, Tristan wouldn't be able to cast any spells. Okay, how the hell am I supposed to get there? Oh, from here. Oh, because Pitax is actually only on this side of the thing. So if the ruin spill, we could actually try getting there. That's my fault. I made the incorrect assumption that just entering Pitax's land is they're gonna throw me out. But that's not the case. We have protection against poison, it's fine. Oh wait. Hydra. Fortitude save. I don't need fortitude saves. Oh, he's got this automatic. That's fine. Is this immune to a sneak attack? Well, let's do a maximize Scorching Ray, see what happens here now. Do another one, why not? Yeah, the concealment sucks. Wait, don't you have Fairy Fire? Fairy Dust? Yeah, Glitch Dust. Do this, Lindsay, please. It's gonna... I should have done this immediately. Oh.
What's that?
Oh, there's a trap there. Okay, attack that one.
Life ebbs low.
Consider me provoked.
Oh wait, Lindsay can do another one of these. I should get rid of her concealment. Oh wait, they saved against... they saved there.
Masterpiece.
I don't understand how a mirror image... Actually, I don't think this is for the fireball. That would make no sense if it was. Wait, what happened to Valerie? Rain, glitter dust. Oh, she's confused, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I don't need these these daggers. Wait, there's loot here.
I see something. I did as you asked.
Ooh, charged screwdriver with a Technicalese brand and a sickle. Chilly Midnight. It's a +3 cold iron sickle. Fortitude saving throw. Suffer dexterity damage. You know what? We're gonna give it to Valerie instead of this hand axe.
It's time to act!
Okay, how much do we need? We need like 23,000 experience points. We got a decent amount. We got like 4,000.